This 1977 Batavis Moped has been off the road for 30 to 40 years, and we're trying to get it running. It was running before, but now the clutch won't engage, so we can't start it. So right now we're working on that. This is the fuel tank, and it's completely rusted through. So I'm just gonna use a water bottle instead. We got the clutch all fixed. The gas tank is drying right now, and we just started off some starter fluid, so this thing's gonna be ready to go pretty soon. We just took it for a test drive, and it actually worked, but we burned up the clutch, so we're replacing it with a new one. And my fuel tank works pretty well, actually, but it leaks a little bit, but that's all right.
All right, it's the next day. Backyard fix and flip isn't here. I'm by myself. What happened was the throttle cable came loose at the carburetor, and so it popped off here. So now it's just letting all the fuel into the carburetor, and it won't start. So I got to fix it down to the carburetor, and then come up with a better solution up here than this thing. We'll see how it goes. It sat out all night, and our homemade clutch is still working. Fuel tank is still holding a little bit of fuel too. Carburetor's down there, and throttle comes into it right there. I don't want to disconnect everything, so I'm just going to try to hang it down and get the throttle cable off. Okay, so the way the throttle works is the cable goes into this hole and pulls it up to let fuel in and down to stop fuel. So I'm going to clean the cylinder it goes in and it with brake clean and throw it back together and see if it works. All right, I ended up taking the carburetor completely off because the problem is bigger than expected. All right, right here is where the fuel goes in, and that's where the float is. This is where the fuel goes to the engine. I actually think I need to make a new gasket for that. This is where the air goes in. Yeah, and this is the choke that I have off right now. You can see in there is where the throttle goes. And if you look through that hole, you can see that it refuses to go down all the way. If I could get it in, yep. It won't go down all the way to block off the fuel. And if I force it to, which I barely can, which I can't even do with one hand, it won't come out without extreme force. So I'm going to clean everything thoroughly and then put it back together. I'll probably even end up opening this while I have it out to check if the valve's clean. All right, after a lot of cleaning, it slides in and out very smoothly. Drop it in just so you can see. It's hard with one hand. Right down in there. All right, carburetor's all clean, and I made a little gasket for here. Let's put everything back together, and hopefully it'll work. All right, I just finished putting the carburetor on. I'm not going to come up with a new solution to this today. I'm just going to pull the cable tighter for now. Just got to pull the Trans Am back in. There we go. Things back together. The goal is to make the about a quarter-mile journey down that road over there to my grandparents' house. Will it make it? We've tried twice and failed both times. I kind of doubt it. He's basically me. Anyway, I'm going to fill it up with fuel and see if we can make it and go to their pool. I doubt I'm going to make it back, so because the tank leaks. So I'm going to bring that with me. Let's see if I can do it. All right, it's been a while. As you can see, the old gas tank is back on because the bottle started leaking so quickly. It was completely empty before I could try to start it. So I cleaned this one out. It's not perfect. It's not going to be great for the engine, but it'll have to do. I'll put a coating in it or something later. And then as soon as I got this on, the old fuel line decided it didn't want to work anymore, and it started leaking a ton. And it worked before, so I don't know what happened. So I found a replacement finally and managed to get it on. So it should be good to go now, hopefully, maybe. I guess we'll see. All right, it's running, and the throttle cable's working.
Can I try to
Oh, stalled it. All right, I'm trying it out. It was running. Let's see if I can get it to drive. Ugh. All right, and it's plugged in. It's running. And there goes the clutch already. Fantastic. What it did do is this thing got knocked over like that. It's not supposed to be able to do that. And it knocked every single one except one of those nuts off, which kind of saved me. But I'm just gonna see if I can make it. I'm gonna try to collect as many of the nuts as I can and put them back on. I just want to show my grandfather his brother's old moped working. Oh, I'm having a blast. 3 drives, 3 breakdowns before we even made it halfway. Oh boy, where did all them go? I just need enough to start it. I'll just pedal the whole way. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna find any of them. That sucks. Piece of crap. Let's do this. I'm sending it with 1. If it explodes, then so be it. Oh man, I mean, it's not gonna explode in like fire. Oh, it's leaking again. Oh man, this thing is a piece of junk. All right, let's see if we can do it. Just gotta get it started. Come on, clutch. Oh boy. Yeah, no, this clutch is done. Can't even start it. Oh yeah, because it's way too loose without the nuts. All right, back we go. What I gotta do is I gotta get that arm to stay completely still, which it absolutely refuses to do. So I'll see you next time. It's probably not gonna be in the same video.